Hello, everybody. Bill Thornton, SoCal Saber. Thanks for stopping by Gaming with Bill for some baseball action tonight. This is game number 12, April 28th, 1967, of the Boston Red Sox replay, which I'm doing to see how Yastrzemski fares against his Triple Crown year. Right now, as you look up in the top, we've got Kansas City visiting. Their record is 2-10. And Boston is 5-6. Neither one of them off to a very good start this year. Well, let's see if we go. Longborg is on the mound for Boston. He's 1-2 on the year with a 5.87 ERA. So here we go. And I think I got all my stuff. I think I'm right here. Okay. I think I'll try to point if I can. All right, here we go with Bert Campaneris leading off. We got an 8-13 against the righty. Try to point him out when I can. 8-13. He struck him out. Played this for a while, so it took me a while to get you back into recording the outs. And here comes Mike Bashberger. Hersheimer. Bashberger. Where did I get that from? Oh, no. Here we go. There we go. This time we got a 4.38 versus the righty. 4.30. 4.31, 4.30. There's a high fly out to center. Two down. Here comes Rick Mundy. .578 versus the lefty. 578. Right now, we're going infield range. 578. We're doing infield range. I haven't done one of these for a while. Let's see what we got going here. On the range, this is infield over here. Okay, Monday is a. I'm going to check his pull, so I haven't played for a while. He is a left pull hitter. All right, so we're going left pull. 93. Left pull, 93. This is drilled down the first base line. We're going to see what happens on the drills. We're going to be checking the first baseman, I believe. Drilled. First baseman for them is Smith. Or George Scott. He's an A+. So we're going A+. 22. And he makes a diving stop. Out at first. Just go 3-1 on that one. Now it'll be ground ball. We'll go pitcher to first. That's 1, 2, 3 in the top of the first, folks. Coming out to pitch for Kansas City is Catfish Hunter. Catfish is 0-2 on the season with a boom, with a 5. Well, how come it? Why is it only showing me Longborg over there? Oh, yeah, it's Reggie Smith. Okay. We got Hunter out there. He's got an he's 0-2 with an 8.44 ERA to start this season. We know that'll get better. He's better than that. Reggie Smith, that and left hand. He's a switch hitter. Oh, 0-26. 0-26. Oh, and just a pop out to the third baseman. Here's Joey Foley. .296 versus the righty. 296 right there. Struck him out. Here's Carl. Here's the man. Let's see what he's starting the season off, if I can read it all right. Looks like he's batting .326. He's got Oh, that was for the year. It's not for this. We'll look over here. Oh, Carl's batting the 418. No, that's no 479. 3 home runs, 11 ribbies. Here we go. In 12 games, that's good. That's on track. Okay, 709 versus the lefty. 709, and we got a deep drive right off the bat. So the first thing we're going to be looking at is Carl's power. And he's a B power. You want to see where he hit it to, first of all. He's a right pull. Man, Hef's having a tough time. Oh, left spray. Okay, there we go. Okay, he's a left spray hitter. Hit that ball pretty hard. Hit it into the left center. Now we're going to see how far he hit it. He's the B. Now remember, okay, the wind is blowing out 10 to 19 miles an hour, which would have given it a plus 10, but the temperature is in the 30s, and it's cloudy with possible snow, and that's a minus 10. So there's no pluses or minuses on that. And so we're going to be seeing how far he hit. This is in the left center, got that big wall out there. On the B. 41, 340 feet. We go over to the Boston's left center chart. Man, 340 feet is just a long fly out. And I get to the center. So they're out of there. 1, 2, 3. James Hunter. Oh, they didn't record it. What the heck's going on here? Oh, must not hit the go button. Okay, here comes Danny Carter. Cater. No, Danny Cater. Our first baseman. 560 versus, he is a right-handed. 560 right here. We got another infield range. And he's a right spray. Right spray. We got the big numbers going. 97. 97. We got it drilled. This one's drilled down the third base line. Okay. Third baseman for Boston is a C+. 12. Drilled down the line. C+, 12, and that is a diving stop. He got him. Runner on at first. 5-3. Here, Roger Repos. .455, and he is a lefty. Oh, but he's against the righty. That's what I'm going to do. 455 or right here, and that's a ground ball to short. Ed Charles at the plate. Down here on top of the second. 766, and he's a righty. Right here, struck him out. That's 3 quick ones. Tony Canigliaro coming to the plate. Catfish Hunter back on the mound. Here we go. 928 versus the righty. 928, and he draws the walk. Rico Petrocelli, first Boston runner on base today. $7.99. Struck him out. George Scott. $5.82. Got infield range again. He's a right spray hitter. Right spray 45. This is a hot liner to first base. And first baseman for them is a C+. It's Danny Cater. 96. Hot liner C+. 96. That about gets through to in the right field for a base hit. And the runners only go one base. Comes Gibson. One on, two on, one out. Getting in here. Uh-oh, 5-13 against the righty. 5-13. We have a bizarre call. Timeout to get the chart. Okay, we're going to roll all three, and then I'll read it to you. 390. Where are you, 390? Okay, runner on first or second, or first and second with less than 2 outs. It's a ground out to the shortstop. The runner on first barrels into the second baseman to break up the double play. Check out all of the situations. So we're gonna have we're gonna be a person for fielder's choice. No, the runner's gonna be out at home or out at first. Okay, we're not checking for injuries. So let's get this here. We're going to have a ground ball. Let's make it the first. Okay, 2 down. Okay, Mike Andrews. Second and third, 2 outs. Bottom of the second. Uh-oh. 0-5-7. And he is a righty. No, he's a righty. 0-5-7. We've got an error check. First one of the day. Hit the camera too, why don't you know? Checking the first baseman's error. Okay. First baseman is Cater. His error rating's a 90. First base. 90. 0-4. The ball goes through the first baseman's legs into right field. It's a 2-base error. We're going to have 2 runs score in this one, folks. We're going to have we'll figure this one out. I think I got it fixed. Let's check it out. 2-base error. Both of those runs are going to score. And Andrew should be out there on second base. He is. And they got 2 runs in. Hunter says, I'm not pitching bad enough. I got to give up there. Here's Longborg coming to the plate. 2-15. Struck him out. That's 3, but not before they get 2 unearned runs. Hey, anybody out there play this game? Dynasty League Baseball, or Pursuit Dependent, I used to be called. Longborg's back in the mound. We're going to the top of the third. And in case anybody's watching for the first time, the cards and the dice are from the Dynasty League Baseball. What you're seeing up on the screen, that's the immersion I'm using. It's PC Action Baseball to record the action, and it records all the outs for us. Saves a lot of time that way. Okay, and here we go with Dick Green at the plate. 607. Dick is a righty. 607. Oh, we got an outfield range this time. And Dick Green is a right spray. 43. Okay, we got a shot into the gap in the center field. Okay, we're going to check the Boston center fielder. That's a Reggie Smith, I believe. And he's a 70. Oh, he's an A. Okay, and it's a shot into the gap. 74 is an A. Shot into the gap, 74. And it's cut off, and he holds the guy to a base hit. But it was a big, he is on there. He could have rolled to the wall for a lot of trouble, folks. Smith with the speed gets over there and blows it down. Here comes Phil Roof. .324. Oh, and he's hit by pitch. They got something going now. Here comes Catfish Hunter with a chance to help himself. Do they want to bunt? Manager calls him back to the dugout for a second. After talking to him, they're going to try to sacrifice him over, get both of these guys in a scoring position. He's a C bunter, if anybody's chalking that. We're on natural grass. And here we go. 95, wow. Tough play. Let's see what it says for tough play. Okay, but to be honest with you, I did not understand that chart at all about tough play, so I'm just going to say that it was a successful bunt. Okay, so we'll get it down here and we'll do a result. We'll just do a ground ball, pitcher. And then move the runners over. Okay, here's top of the order. Campaneris run two guys in scoring position. One out. Yeah, I'm just trying to get back into it. Not out of it. 909. He's a righty. Okay, here's a base hit in the center. They're only going to go one base. They got one of those runs in. Base hit in the center field. Okay, here's first burger. Still only one out. Wow, 965. I got the big ones going now. 965. This is a high fly out the center. And Roof. Okay, it's a fly out the center, and that runner at third is going to hold. It's his speed. He's only an average speed guy. We don't want to make the last out with Rick Mundy coming to the plate. 674. Rick is a lefty, right? Yeah. 674, and there's a ground ball. Through, the run scores. And right back into it. One base on the other guy. Gator. 0-1. And he draws the walk. Nope, 2-0-1's right here. Struck him out. Just got the call. But after after the top of the third, we are all tied up 2 apiece. It's going to be a doozy. If you get a moment, go down there and hit that like button. And if you're watching and you haven't done so yet, please subscribe to the channel. Help grow some more. Leave me some comments about baseball board games, this one or any ones that you like that you're playing. Do you have any projects going? Here's Reggie Smith leading off, batting left-handed. 131 versus the righty. There's a ground ball in the center for the base hit. He says, let's get it going. Hey, Joey Foy. Oh, now we got the little ones going. 196. He draws the walk. And Carl, the man. 666. That should have been something there. 666 versus the lefty. .666. And that's 5. I'm having a hard time reading it. No, that's a base hit. Runner on second scores. The other guy in first goes to third. Carl gets another RBI. And here becomes Boston back up again. That's a base hit. This guy's going home. This guy is going to third. Well, nobody out here. Nigliero. $119. And there is a triple into the gap in left field, folks. It's going to score them all. They are just pounding, pulling it out now. Okay, 5-2. You have to check his stamina pretty soon. Here comes a Petrocelli. Still nobody out. 282. Struck him out. George Scott. .540. And we got a walk. Russ Gibson. .140. There's a long fly out the center, and it's a sac fly, and Canigliero's going to score. (6-2), 2 outs. Here comes Mike Andrews. 268. And he's hit by the pitch. Is that a retaliation hit, folks? Here's Longborg. Well, the last time they didn't have him swinging away with 2 outs. 962. And there's a ground ball to third. Okay, timeout. Pause for the cause. Here we go. Top of the fourth. Roger Repos. 6-2. Two of those runs unearned. 999. Boy, I got the triples going again, don't I? 999, and he is a lefty. So we'll go over here to this side. There's a ground ball to first. 1 out. Ed Charles. Green 29. He's a righty. 29. That's a soft grounder down to third base. Picked up, fired over. And here's Green. $789. Struck him out. So Longborg gets some 1, 2, 3 in his fourth. I want to get at least 5 innings out of him. He can go up to 40 batters before he's even considered tired. But I thought there was a maximum like 5 or 6. I'll have to check again, but we're going to go for a bit. Okay, here we go with Reggie Smith batting left-handed. Reggie, this is his third time this game. I think I got it blocked for what he's done so far. All right, here we go. 606 versus the lefty. 606, that's a hard ground ball to the second baseman. Boy. $591. He's a righty. 591. We got an outfield range. And he's a right pull hitter. $680. It's a drive over the head of the left fielder. That's Lopez out there. He's a C+. Wow, a nice running long over the shoulder catch by Repos out there. Right by, must have been right by that wall. I'm just going to give it a fly out the left. There's Carroll. 1 for 2 today. Does have an RBI. 800. Against the lefty. 800. Struck Carroll out swinging. We're going to the 5th inning, folks. With Ruth up. .622. Ruth is a righty. .622. Here's a ground ball to short. So he picks it up, fires over to Scott, and there it is. Won it. Leaving Hunter in. I wanted to see if we can get at least 1 or 2 more innings out of him. He's got a 605. Oh, we got an outfield range. And Hunter is a he's a right spray. 42. It's into the gap in the left. Okay, that's Yastrzemski. He's a B+. 11. And Carl makes a sliding diving catch for the out. And left. We're going to give it a line up the left. And top of the order, Campaneris. Yeah, Hunter thought he got one in there. Campaneris. Uh-oh, 0-0-9. Okay, and that's against the righty. 0-0-9. And we've got to line out the third. That's 3. Hunter back out there. Canigliaro. Had a big triple last time. 105. It's in the foul territory. I didn't mark the foul things. Well, let me check it out. Okay, foul territory in Boston is tiny. 0-0. And that's fouled into the stands after all of that. And still pitching to Canigliaro. 236. Tony draws the walk. Hey, Petroselli. .626. Okay, there's a hard ground ball to short. Okay, we've got a hard ground ball, ground out, hard ground out, soft ground out. The runner on first, and that's a double play. 6-4-3. Here comes Scott. .913. Lost the walk. Must be getting pretty tired. There's 2 guys who walked this inning. First one got erased on the double play. There's Russ Gibson. .823. And he struck him out. Okay, folks, we are going into the 6th. Probably Hunter will get pulled the next time he's at bat. Unless he lets in some more runs. Here's Hirschberger. What is he for today? Doesn't say what he is. Okay, here we go. 9:58. He is a righty. 9:58, and he draws the walk. So that's what we need as base runners. Rick Monday. .732. He's a lefty. 732 struck him out. Gator 0 for 2. .507. He is a righty. 507. We have another bizarre. The second one this game. Timeout. Okay, here we go with the bizarre. The runner on first with 1 out. 9:42. 9:42. Thunder heard in the distance as the weather front passes through. Roll again for the weather. If it's a rain delay, the pitcher stiffens up and must be removed from the game. Yeah, this is a thunderstorm. We're in the winter time anyway, so there'll be nothing. Let's keep her going here. Oh, 79. Wow, come on, Bill. $79. Okay, we got an error check. Checking the pitcher's error rating. His error rating is 85. It's a ground out, a double play. He is turning gets the turn to the DP. And that is going to go out of the inning. Bottom of the sixth. Hunter back out there. Mike Andrews at the plate. I would be checking Longborg's too. Longborg's. He's 40 also. He's got a long way to go. Here's Mike Andrews out. Bottom of the sixth. 572. We got an infield range. A lot of range checks. Right spray. Okay, smash up the middle, but the shortstop going after it. And the shortstop he's a B. Smash up the middle. On the B, 17. And he's got an off-balance throw. That is retired at first. 163. Okay, here's Longborg himself, folks. Catfish Hunter. 018. 018 right here, and let's pop out the first. And Reggie Smith. 1 for 3 today. A nice catch earlier. 528 versus the lefty. And he draws the walk. If you're wondering, I'm not playing the umpire anymore. He draws the walk. Boy. $688. There's a righty. 688. There's a ground ball off the short. That would be 3. Okay. Top of the 7th. Hope you guys are enjoying. Our people are enjoying this. Roger Repos. As I fumble through these things, I have fun. Roger Repos. 706. He's a lefty. 706. That's a ground ball in the second. Okay, Charles. 692. Righty. 692. There's a ground ball to short. Slow roller charged by Petroselli. He picks it up and fires it over there. Ground ball to short. And green. $8.79. 79 struck him out. Hunter getting to go back out again for another inning, try to get another scoreless one. He knows that'll be it. It's cheering and ringing in the stadium, folks. Yastrzemski to the plate. Hunter trying to get another one. See if he can work on the ERA down a little bit. 184 against the righty. 194 is a deep drive way back in there into the seats for Carl Yastrzemski. Wow. Hunter says, I didn't want that at all. Here's Canigliaro. We're going to let you stay with that one. Might have to kind of roll the dice correctly, Bill. Gonna have to. 054. We got an error check on the right fielder. This is Hirschberger. Hirschberger, and he is a 70. Six. 26. Just a short fly out to right. Petroselli. .682. He's a righty. 82, there's a base hit in the left. One more runner and you're done, Catfish. Try to get out of here, buddy. 185. 185. There's a long fly out. Runner holds. Fly out the center. That's two, and there's Gibson. Holding there. 220. Struck him out. He has ruined his hopes of getting another scoreless inning out of there. Got Longborg. 40. This is where I have a real problem with trying to find out how many pitchers the pitcher has, how many batters the pitcher has faced this game. Okay, so if I go to something, if anybody can help me out, let me know. If I go here to Longborg, for today's pitch 7 innings, so we know that that's 21 batters. Gave up 3 hits, that's 24 batters. Been 2 errors, so that's 26 batters. A walks, 27 batters, so he's way away from 40. That's the only way I can figure it out. I hope and somebody knows how to find this better, let me know. Here we go. Longboard facing the roof. Hunter's just been called back to the dugout. 227. Struck him out. Okay, timeout. Pinch hitter's coming to the plate. Okay, Tim Talton is at the plate with 1 out in the top of the 8th. 0-1-8. 0-1-8 right here, and that's a pop out to right. Pop out to the first baseman. Oh, he's a lefty. Let's go over there. But he's just still against the righty, so it's a pop out to first. Campaneris. Burt. 1 for 3 on the day. 5:52. 5:52. We got an infield range, and he's a right spray. 38. Hey, this is a hot liner to third. That's Foy out there. And C+. 13. Hot liner, C+, 13 in. He's backhands it down the line and gets it, and that's 3. Okay, the bullpen doors are opening up. Timeout while the pitcher walks in. We got Mike Andrews at the plate to face Chuck Dobson, who just came in relief. It's the bottom of the 8th. See if you can hold him down. 8:15 versus the righty. 8:15. And there's a fly out to the left. Okay, Longborg. He's going to bat. They're going to try to get him a complete game here, folks. 481. 481. And there is a base hit in the right for Jim Longborg. He is a lefty, right? No, throws left. 481. And that is a base hit for Longborg. Go figure, folks. Randy Smith. .618 versus though. He's a lefty, so there's a he's a lefty, so we're going to be going against the righty. 618. Okay, that's a hard ground ball short, and that is going to be a double play. Campaneris is going to field this cleanly. Throw it over, and then it's going over to Cater for the 30 outs. Okay. Longborg back out there. Gave up those 2 runs in the 3rd and been pretty decent since then. Here's Mike. I would say, let's say, Hirschberger. 462. Fly out to center. I'll show you some stats and so forth like that when the game is over, so hang loose. Here we go with Rick Mundy. 205. 205, and Rick Mundy has just put it into the seat. Hitting 1 back. It's Cater. .543. We got an infield range, and he is a right spray. before. We got deep in the hole. This time the second baseman's going after it. That's Anders. He's a 55. No, he's a... I always looked the wrong thing. He's a C. Deep in the hole, 53. C. 53. And Nick gets through for a base hit. Longborg really wants this complete game, but he is struggling right now, folks. Here's a repost. One on, one out, one run in. 866. He's a lefty. 866, and there's a high fly out the right. And there's Charles. 2 down. 347. 347. That's a ground ball to the shortstop. Petrocelli fields it cleanly on one hop. And fires it over to George Scott. And that is the ball game, folks. 9-7-3. All right. As you can see, the at-bats here. Look, 2 hits for Rick Mundy in the game. And he had both 2 RBIs. Campaneris had an RBI. Mundy hit a home run. Over there for them, let's see, we got 2 hits for 2 by Yastrzemski, 2 for Canigliaro. No, yeah. This he was only multiplied by hit the home run. We got a triple. We got a home run by Yaz. Down here we got Hunter taking his 3rd loss. Then ERA. Longborg getting his 2nd win to even his record up. Set ERA down to 5.06. Okay, what we got going here? Home runs. KC Monday off of Longborg in the 9th. The base is empty is first, and Yastrzemski's 4th off 107th with the bases not loaded. All right. I hope everybody enjoyed this game. Thank you for stopping by. Take care of yourselves out there. Be kind to each other and stay safe.